Hi friends, welcome back to this part 4 of the tutorial series. So in this we will finish the product route. So let's begin. So what I've done, I have stopped the server from here and opened a command prompt, and my server is running there so that I can work in this editor in a more convenient manner. So in our last video, we created the route for fetching all the products with the help of this database object and without writing any SQL queries. Okay, so we'll take a similar approach for fetching a single product. First of all, let me quickly put a comment here. Get single product. Okay, it'll be a similar function or route, just with an additional parameter here. Okay, I will name it prod ID. You can name it anything you want, but this makes more sense. Okay, and what I'll do, I'll simply borrow some code from the first route, and that will be this code. Okay, I'm gonna copy it and paste it here. Okay, as it is. All right. All right. So first we need to fetch the product ID from this parameter. Okay, so what we can do, we can simply create a variable like product ID and use the request object to fetch the value from there. And this time we are going to use the params object, okay, that stores any parameter that you send in the URL like this. And this name should match the parameter name, okay? And let's quickly test it whether we get the product ID or not. Okay, I'm gonna log it in the console and quickly comment out this whole thing here for testing purposes. Okay, save the changes. Server has reloaded. And if I say I want the first product, okay, if you see the console, you get product ID number one. If you say 100, see the console, you get 100. Okay, so our server is working as expected. Okay, let's quickly uncomment the code here. And for single product, okay, what I want is everything will remain as it is. The only difference will be instead of get all, we will use the get method here. And make sure whenever you're chaining methods like this, like join with field sorting and all those things, make sure you put a get or get all in the end. Otherwise, the dot then function will not work. Okay, and make sure after you put get, I mean once you put get, the next function should always be then. You cannot chain any other methods after you uh, use a get method. Okay, so everything should come before the get function. So get gives me only one object here. Okay, it gives you only one method. I'm sorry, one result here. And additionally here, I would also be fetching the list of images. So as you can see here in my database, some products has got data in these images. So these have multiple URLs, okay, of the products separated with a semicolon here, as you can see. So this is a semicolon. Okay, every URL has a semicolon in the end, which will be used later on in the front end. And those which do not have I mean multiple images, they have a null value here. Okay, so let's implement that, and the column name is dot images. So I want to put it here, p dot images, and this is only for the single product route, not for the all products. Okay, because on our home page we are only going to display one image. Okay, So once this is done, I don't need the slice value here. Okay, sorting is fine. Sorting is not needed because I only have one product. What I need is a filter, okay, so that my results are filtered only for that product. Okay, and filter takes an object with key value pair. You can chain multiple filters together. Okay, but this time I'm going to only use one. That's the product ID. Okay, and this syntax p.id is coming from here. This is the alias. Okay, make sure whenever using alias, it should be in single quotes. Okay, and once that is done, this should not be prods. Is a single product. Okay, or I can simply rename it using my editor prod. I don't have a prod length here because this is not an array. Okay, so it should be if prod. So if I get a prod or a product, okay, I want to return it. There is no length as such, so will return my product here. Okay, like that. And if there is no product with that ID, it should give me a message, no product found with product ID matching this. Okay, so now let's test it. I'm going back to my Postman here, and I don't have a product with the product ID 100 here. Well, as of now, uh, so it should give me the error message. Okay, and if I say product ID 10, hit it, I get the product. Okay, and this does not have any images. Okay, as you can see, it's null. But if I search for product number one, see this is the whole text, and this images column or field is a text property, not a varchar. Okay, because varchar has a limit of 255 characters. So text, it can be as long as you want. Okay, so once that is done, this route is pretty much completed. Okay, you don't need anything else. The next route I'll be creating will be to fetch all products matching to a particular category. Okay, let's put a comment here, get all products from one particular category. Let's type it manually this time, and this time I'm gonna put the path as category. So it'll be product slash category and then the category name. Okay, and again it's the same concept, request response. Okay, so this time again it can be one product or more than one products here. So I'm gonna copy the code from here. And you must have already got it that the condition, okay, will be changed. So you can either put a filter here, or what I can do, let me show you another method here, which we normally use in SQL statements. So after putting the on condition, you can simply mention where c dot title is like, then you have to remove these and replace them with backticks. Okay, percentile dollar cat title. I'll create a variable here. Okay, const cat title equals to request.params dot cat name. Okay, hang on. All right. All right. So this should match this variable. Fetch the fetch the category name from the uh, URL. Okay. So once that is done, product length and count will be product length, products will be prods. Okay, everything will remain as it is. The message should be, I'll put a message here, no products found from category from cat title category. Okay, and make sure you don't include the images column because in which ways you will be only displaying one image. Okay, and this time make sure you use a get all to get an array, not the get function. So this concludes your product route. And if I just go back here, so category electronics, right? And it doesn't matter whether you put lowercase or uppercase category electronics. So it'll give you all the uh, results. It should give you all the results. Mm, oops, I think I missed it here. Percentile. Okay, that should do it. All right, go back here. Hmm. I think let me just check that. So it should be cat title. Oh, I missed single quotes. I'm so sorry. So these minor mistakes hurt you a lot. Go back, send it. Okay, this time it worked. And you can use lowercase, uppercase, it doesn't matter. It'll work. I have another category, shoe. I can also use shoe because it's using the like condition here. So whenever it matches any of this string here, it'll show you the result. Okay, shoes, get that. Then I can also use page number 2 if there is any. Okay, there is. I can use and limit equals to 2. Let's say two items only. There we go. Okay, so it's working perfectly fine. And this concludes the products route. And in the next couple of videos, maybe we will be creating our orders route and testing it with Postman. Okay, so till then, please stay tuned and like, subscribe to my channel, comment if you have any feedback or suggestions, and share it with your friends. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and have a good day. Bye bye.